Good morning, West Coast. Good afternoon, East Coast. I almost did that the wrong way. I almost did good morning, East Coast, good afternoon, West Coast, and that's not how that works at all. Other way. Switch it. Flip it. So anyway. Hello everybody, it's Ian the Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. It's Sunday. We're going to do another Sunday sewing thing here on my channel. Before you get started with everything though, I do want to bring attention really quickly to, which way? It's over here. Thank you, Nancy. I greatly appreciate your lovely donation to my channel. I really appreciate it a lot, so thank you so much for that donation. It means a lot to me, and I'm super happy to have it's on my TV. I see the little comment, and it has a hippopotamus that's sitting in a computer chair like mine going, wee! So thank you. Thank you so much for that. Yo, Petty G is here. We got Nancy, we got Barbara, we got Jackie, we got June, Linda, Barbara. Did I say Barbara already? Probably did. Donnell, Irish Sail Lady, Awkward Quilter, Yo Petty G, Jan, Judy. Everybody's here, and I'm so happy that you are here. Awkward Quilter says, catch you on the replay. No worries, Awkward Quilter. I will catch you on the replay. So hello from the past me to the future you. I think that's how that works. Anyways. Java Joni, welcome. Hello. Java Joni, I don't recognize your name. I think you're new here today. At least from what I can tell. I don't think I've seen you before. Could be wrong though. This is my second cup of coffee today, so the brain is not quite there yet. It's close. It's close, but we're getting there. Sheila, welcome. So glad you are here. Nora, welcome. It's Sunday again. All right, let's talk about some things. Let's go over the... Benita, welcome. Doreen, welcome. It's fun. I love having y'all up on my TV. It makes things so much easier. I know I'm not like looking at you, which that's the part about being a YouTuber that's hard. Like there's no way for me to put the TV screen in front of the camera so it looks like I'm actually looking at you, which would make things better because I don't have enough money to buy the teleprompter. Anyways, hi. It's ADHD today, apparently. That's what it is. All right, so let's talk about a few things. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, make sure that you are still heading over to their channel and watching their videos. I think that they went live yesterday. I did not catch the live yesterday. I did not hear any updates. I meant to do that before I went live just to check in on how they're doing, but I didn't get a chance to do that. So please, still, the best way that you can help out right now is to go over to their channel, watch their videos, put it on a device that is in the background, keep their videos active in the algorithm because that's their main source of money, if I understand correctly. So make sure to keep them active, keep watching their videos, interact with them, thumbs them up, give them comments, all these things. We want to keep them active in the algorithm so that way they are supported the best way that we can right now. So help them out, go do that. And if there is a creator that you like, including Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, most of them have a little heart with a $sign in it, and that is a way to give them a tip. So if you have the means to do so, you can tip your favorite YouTuber by clicking that button and making a donation to their channel. Do not feel obligated to. If you don't have the funds, do not feel like you have to do that. Just thumbsing up their video, commenting, watching their videos helps out a lot. So keep doing that. And of course, sharing people's videos also helps as well. So keep doing all that. Keep that going for them. It is important that we keep them active and going. Katie Crafts says, Pop and Marcus did the live. Mom, Laura Lynn, wasn't up to appearing. All right, so let's keep them active in that algorithm. Keep heading over to their channel and keep them going. So yeah, let's keep them... Yeah, so let's keep them in our thoughts and keep them active. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Hello from the Northern Hemisphere down to the Southern Hemisphere. Hello, I want to make it to Australia someday. South Africa, Loki, welcome. Sewing some pouches and you are keeping me company. I'm so glad, Loki, welcome. I don't think I've ever had anybody say that they're from South Africa. So you have knocked another bingo slot off of my YouTube bingo. Oh, man. Excellent. So, Donnell, the channel is Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. I don't think any of my moderators are here right now, so it's Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. I didn't put them in the description, but check them out. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Search for them on YouTube. Next up, yes, the rumors are true. I am going to the Sisters Oregon Quilt Show July 8th. If you are there, please say hello. I would love to meet you in person if you're going to be there. I will be there, and this quilt right behind me will be there as well. This quilt will not be here in the next couple of live videos because it will be in South Carolina, so I'm going to have to figure out which quilt is going to go up behind me. But I am going to be packaging it up at the end of this week and getting it ready to go to South Carolina, so that's going to be exciting. Yep, absolutely. So Terry says, Ian, thanks for the reminder. I have Mom and Pop playing in the background. Perfect. Excellent. Let's see, what else? There was something else. There are a few people hanging out over on Becca's Zoom. She is currently doing a Zoom where it is a digital retreat. So she has a Zoom room open for her members, and you can go in there and sew with everybody. So if you are not a member of her group, head over to sewbecca.com and you can get signed up and you can be a part. It sounds like that Becca is going to be doing this again. It's a lot of fun. I've been hanging out there. She had it open all night. Started on Saturday, goes until 9 p.m. tonight, I think it is. East Coast time, I think. So if you're interested, check that out. And she is going to be doing more of them from what I can tell as well. Excellent, Donnell. Thank you so much. That really helps them out a lot. So yeah, the Zoom has been a lot of fun, and there was definitely something else. I thought of it and then it just like whoosh, gone. It's coming back. I know it is. Oh, yes, that. Don't forget on Saturday, I've got to look up the date, what is it? April 8th. So over on Tiffany's Quilting Life channel, we will be live with her. So it's going to be me, Tiffany, Becca, and Teresa Louise. We are all going to be on her channel on April 8th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are going to be over on her channel. We all have a layer cake of line work from Tulip. The brain is just not working. Tulip Pink line work. We all have a layer cake, and we're all going to be doing a project with that layer cake, but we're all doing 4 different projects. So April 8th, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure to head over to Tiffany's Quilting Life over on her channel. We'll be doing some fun stuff over there. And then we're going to take it back to our channels at some point, not that night, but at some point we're going to be taking it back to our channels, and we're either going to do a tutorial, or we're going to do a recap, or we're going to do a summary, or like there will be an update on what that finished product looks like, or something to keep you updated on that. So make sure to go check that out and subscribe to everybody. Amy C says, Zoom ends at 9 p.m. tonight. I've enjoyed the Zoom. Nap time now while I listen to you. Oh, is it time for Ian ASMR? Here we go. Is everybody ready? Here we go. Hello, Amy. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Hello. Yes, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. No. I don't get AMR. I'm so bad about ASMR, excuse me. I always make fun of it, and I shouldn't, but it's kind of funny. Hello, Alberta, Canada. Welcome. Annie Brown says, welcome to the great state of Oregon. The Sisters Quilt Show is fabulous, a wonderful part of Oregon. I have been to, oh, Teresa's here. Hello, Teresa, welcome. I've been to Bend, Oregon before. I actually stepped foot in Sisters very quickly. It wasn't during the quilt show, but I'm super excited to go back and hang out with my friends over there as well. You're welcome, Amy. I'm glad you enjoyed the ASMR. So I'm super excited to go back and see my friends, but also walk around the quilt show. I'm working on getting a gimbal, so that way I can walk around the quilt show with a gimbal. Probably do like an hour's live. I'm not gonna schedule it ahead of time because I don't wanna be set in a specific schedule. So you will see me go randomly live on July 8th. I just don't know when yet. So make sure you have your notifications activated and all that kind of stuff. I've been talking about a whole bunch of stuff for a whole whopping 11 minutes and 14 seconds, and we haven't even started sewing yet. So why don't we get into that? Shelly Clark says some channels don't try to be ASMR, but they put me to sleep. I understand. I understand. Tab is here. Tab. Is this Shutterscape Creations tab? Or is this the tab that I know? Let me know. Well, hello. Hello, so it seems. That's a good name. So it seems. All right, so today I'm going to be working on some more puzzling blocks. I'm not working on the puzzle mystery quilt. I'm working on puzzling blocks. Tiffany showed me how to do this on her channel. I put a link to her channel video, her video on her channel, that's what I was trying to say, over on her channel. Make sure to go check that out. Hello, Tabby, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. I figured you'd be streaming right now. So today we're gonna be doing, Shutterscape Creations, excellent. So today we're gonna be working on some more just random blocks. So these are the two blocks that I made the last time that we worked on this project. I love how this block came out. It's freaking awesome. So today we're just going to be doing some more of that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And I have a pineapple quilt block foundation paper from Fat Quarter Shop. It's used for foundation paper piecing, fantastic for my TV just turned off, so everybody's comments went away. For 2.5-inch strips and 5-inch square pre-cuts. Basically, this creates a 12.5 squared unfinished paper piecing blocks, and there's 40 sheets in this pack. I've never used this before. We're going to try it out today. We're going to see what happens, because I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try. We're going to try. That's what's going to happen. Oh, man. Yes, there are quilters from Canada. And we have Nadine from France. Nadine, I just almost did something really dumb. Really, really dumb. I almost was like, hola! That's not correct. That is not correct. At all. You're welcome. All right, so today's going to be an interesting live, guys. Something else that I wanted to talk about, we're 15 minutes in and I've yet to sew. Anyways, I did want to thank everybody. I have reached over 12,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my channel, helping my channel grow. I really, the goal is 100,000 subscribers. So I've got a long way to go. But I'm super grateful for the 12,000 subscribers that I have and you joining me and being a part of my lives and hanging out with me and all that kind of stuff. So I'm super excited for 12,000. So let's do a little giveaway, shall we? Does anybody want a giveaway? Anybody want a giveaway? I'm going to be doing a giveaway here in just a second, and I'm going to be sending out, it's a mystery prize. It is a mystery prize. Nadine, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That was really... I see your laughing emojis and yeah. Anyways, so I am going to be doing a giveaway. If you are in America, if your address is here in America and I can ship to America without having to fill out a customs form, I'm going to be sending you a mystery package. If you are outside of the United States, if you are anywhere else in the world, I will send you a quilted postcard. Does that sound good to everybody? So if you are inside the United States, if you have a United States address, I will send you a mystery package. If you are outside the United States, you can still enter. I will be substituting for a quilted postcard that I can drop in the mail and send anywhere into the world. Katrina. Don't get me started. Click, 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 click. That is not going to happen today. Not going to happen today. So, Jan, yes. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Nancy. So we are going to do a giveaway. We're going to do in a moment. Don't put it in yet. You are going to put in exclamation point. I don't remember. It'll tell you. It'll give you an exclamation point and you put in the word. I think it's giveaway. I don't remember. Don't do it yet. We haven't activated the giveaway yet. At the end, you must be present to win. So I will call your name. You must be present to win. And if you're watching this on the replay, unfortunately, the giveaway has ended. So if you're catching this after I'm live, you won't be able to enter because it's already happened in the past and you can't enter. So don't go down into the comments and put it into the comments because that will not enter you into the giveaway. I think it's exclamation point giveaway. I don't remember. Sue Allen is here. I got to give Sue Allen a shout out. She is a channel member. She helps support my channel. So thank you so much, Sue Allen, for being here. Hi, Ian. What are you working on? Nice to see you. It's nice to see you as well. I'm working on pineapple block. I'm going to use some of this paper piecing paper from Fat Quarter Shop to do a paper pieced pineapple block. Katrina says, hope for a calmer day than yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that. So anyways, yeah, so we're going to do that. I know, Rochelle, I got to be careful. I got to be careful clicking that button. So I'm going to go ahead and go over into the thing and I'm going to start the giveaway. We're going to push the button once. And you should see, just a moment, there it is. Mystery gift have started. You're going to use exclamation point raffle. So in the chat, use exclamation point raffle, no spaces, exclamation point raffle. And we'll take care, I've set it up for a 45-minute timer. So we'll have 45 minutes to sew. And in the meantime, there it goes. All right, cool. It is started. Somebody said, what? All right, so let's go ahead and get started sewing. I'm going to pull out the pineapple block here, and we're going to see how this works. There it goes. Whee! I can always tell when it like hits, because the chat starts going crazy. So it is a mystery gift. You never know what you're going to get. If you're outside of the United States, you will get a quilted postcard. There we go. And let's get started. Woo! Watching the chat through the Zoom, watching the chat zoom. I know it goes really, really fast. Goes really, really fast. All right, so I have my block here. This is a 12.5 by 12.5 inch block. We're going to start off in the beginning, and I've got to find a piece of material to make my center point. And I have some of these left over. I have this was from the Mad Hatter's Tea Party quilt. And I have some leftover pieces, and I'm wondering if I might be able to fit one of these into the center. Yo Patty G says, I love using those papers. I'm excited to see what ends up happening. I think I can use this one. Maybe. It'll be really close to the edge, but I think I can make it happen. She'll be kind of off center if I do that, which I still may do. But I want to see, you know, I don't have enough. Maybe I do. But I don't have one that I can really center it. So I don't know. I'm going to look through here and see if maybe I can pick something out that would be like a perfect center. Irish Sail Lady says, I have the pineapple ruler, but have not used it as of yet. This is on my to-do list. Interesting. I didn't know that there was a ruler. I wonder if I could do this one. What I'm looking for is, do I have 1/4 of an inch on all sides? I think I can do this one. It's just not going to be centered. It's going to be off center, and that's okay. I do not have a light box, Katrina. I know many people, I have those papers. I might just make this with you. Excellent. You should. You could always text me what you make, and I can put it up on the screen, maybe, if I can figure out how to do that. My iron is not hot, so it's going to take a second to come back on. Somebody is not entering the code correctly. Make sure that you are doing no spaces. Yeah, Melody, you have a space in between your exclamation point and the word raffle. Make sure to do it with no spaces. Exclamation point and then raffle, no space. No space, no space, no space. I may have to go get my flatter spray. No, it's coming out. Some of these wrinkles were really in there. I was like, maybe I should get my flatter spray, but I think it's working. I think it's working just fine now. All right, I'm gonna use my scissors to cut out. If you have a tablet, you can download the app for a... Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought about that. I do have a tablet, but currently all of your comments are on that tablet, so I can't use the tablet at the moment, but that's okay. Cut that out. What is the purpose of the paper? So the purpose of the paper is it gives us, it's foundation paper piecing. If you have done foundation paper piecing before, which by the way, I just remembered to turn my stitch length down to 1.5, so that way I have a good amount of stitch. The paper helps do perfect points, so you can get really nice points and everything like that. Yes, Jackie, I only have the gold level on my channel. I had some other ones, but I didn't feel like I was giving everybody the value of being a member for what I was offering. So I only currently have the gold. I'm trying to figure out what, I was actually wanting to like pull all of my membership here on the channel, but once you start it, you have to have one level no matter what it is. And I don't have a way to like withdraw. So there is only currently a gold level. Maybe in the future when I have some more time to devote to this, I will make it, I will make more levels. But that is, Jackie, that is the only level currently. Loki says pineapple is one of my favorite blocks to make. They can be scrappy, mod, vintage, always look great. I'm excited to do this because I think it will look really good when it's all said and done. I am going to hold this up to the light and kind of, I'm doing this the redneck way. Okay, that's right on the line, so I need to scoot this over just a little bit. I'm doing this the real redneck way. Where's my pen? There it is. I'm looking for my glue pen. Good morning, Karen. Oh, you didn't say good morning, but I am making a pineapple block using the Fat Quarter Shop pineapple block pages. So what I'm going to do, in a way that I like to do it, is I like to trace very lightly with my glue pen, with my glue stick, whatever you want to call this. And it helps me kind of figure out where, could I get a light box? Yeah, that would really help, but I don't have one, so I'm just kind of doing it without it. Is it a smart idea? Probably not. Is that what I'm going to do? Yes. Once I get this out of the way, I really don't have to worry about it as much. Like this is the hard part. Oh, I'm sorry, Karen. Hello, welcome. Didn't mean to miss out on you. All right, I think that is gonna work. Yes, that is gonna work. It's gonna cut off her bow a little bit. No, it's not gonna work because it's not quite far over enough. Whoops. I almost didn't quite cut her. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. You're watching me struggle, guys. I'm on the struggle bus today. It is okay. There we go. It's a little too much. I think if I move it over just a hair, I think we have it. I could always use a pen. That's gonna work. It's gonna cut off her head a little bit, but that's okay. June says, have a great time, relax, be yourself, breathe. Roxanne, no worries. Nancy, you can get a light box, or excuse me, Nancy says you can get a light box at the dollar store. I need to check that out. Exactly. Katrina, you're right. Once you get the first one in place, it's not a real issue. Absolutely. Once you get the first one in place, it's fine after that. Carol says, I always hold up the foundation to the window or light and use a pencil to sketch the lines on the blank side of the foundation paper piece. Some people make folds, but I can never see them well enough. Yeah, the folds are, Katrina, off with her head, part of it. Yeah. Okay, so that was our first block. Now we're going to go through. I found number 2. I hope I don't find a number 2. I found the number 2 here on my piece of paper that I'm going to use. So I have my add a quarter ruler, and I'm going to go ahead and fold back that piece of paper on the line. And we're going to use our rotary cutter. There it is. What size block will this be? This will be a 12.5 by 12.5 block, or 12 inches finished when it's all said and done. Let's see which one I'm going to go to next. Okay, so for this, I want to do, let's do a solid. I have lots of solids in here, so how about we do a solid? Use a clear glass dish and your cell phone light that equals a light box. I've seen that before. Tape it to the window and line it up. I have literally done that before. Literally done that one before. Don't forget the raffle is going. Rafflebot is going to pop in every now and again and be like, hey, 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 don't forget about the raffle. I've got Taylor Swift stuck in my head, so you're welcome for that. I have been watching her, I've been watching videos post on social media on her tour, and I would love to go to her tour, but I cannot afford to go to her tour with the prices that she is charging. So that's not gonna happen. All right, so I'm gonna fold back. I'm gonna make sure that this is way big, this piece of fabric is way bigger than my little triangle, but that's okay. Take it over to my sewing machine. We're gonna put our first line to it. Yep, that's going the right way. It's just making sure that everything's going in the right direction. And remember, I did put my stitch length down to 1.5 because when you're doing paper piecing, you want to shorten that stitch length so that way when you rip out the paper, there ain't no problem. It ain't no thing. Please show me what you are working on today. I'm using the Fat Quarter Shop Quilt, Fat Quarter Shop Foundation Paper Piecing Blocks. I'm using one of them to do a pineapple block. Forgot my roller. It's all the way over here. Oh, Karen. Karen asks, are you excited for the Tula's neon animal line coming out in April? Not sure what it's called. I want the giraffe fabric. It is called Everglow. There it is. I knew I had it. It's going to take me a second to get there. It's called Everglow, and yes, I am freaking excited about it. I cannot wait for that line to come out. It is very exciting to me, and I want it, and I will be buying the quilt kit for it because it is awesome. So yes, I am very excited for it. I'm going to dump my... I store some of my fabrics when I'm not working on them in this bucket, and I'm going to just dump them out over here on my ironing board for now, so that way I can collect my scraps in here, or my thing in there. Jackie, thank you. Thank you, Jackie. Jackie just made a donation to my channel. She says, thank you for all that you do for us. Thank you for taking the time to watch my channel. I appreciate it. All right, so we've done 2. We're going to go down to 3 now. I'm just going to leave that there. Candy says, hello, hello. There's my alert. Takes it a couple seconds to get to me. But yes, I am super excited for Everglow. That is, as soon as she made the announcement for it, I was there for Everglow. And I'm very ready for that one. I've been checking, one of my favorite stores, online stores to go to is crimsontate.com. I love Crimson Tate. Heather is amazing. So if you're looking for an online retailer and want to support small business, check out Crimson Tate. And Heather, she's an amazing person, and I love her shop so much. And I will be purchasing from her because I want to help support small business. So these are big enough that I can use them for something else, so I'm setting them off to the side for now. So Terry says, I want the elephant print. So cute, I need it to make a baby quilt. I suspect we're going to see a lot of baby quilts using the elephant for sure. There's my lines. I'm going to line that up there. Jackie says, I pre-ordered the fabric. My granddaughter is a giraffe lover. She's going to love that giraffe. I am going to order the quilt kit, and then I'm probably going to order just some yardage because I love it. I love that glowing neon color, and I think I'm very interested to see what happens under black light, because it looks like those will glow under a black light, but I'm not sure. I've not seen anybody do it yet, so I'm very interested. I'm interested to see if that's gonna if it does glow or not. We will have to wait and see. Come here. There we go. So again, I'm working on a puzzling technique. It is not a puzzling technique as in I'm puzzled by this. This is a puzzle technique that Tiffany, I put the channel link or the video link down in the description of this video. Make sure to go check out Tiffany's Quilting Life. She has a video on how to puzzle pieces together. She did a live video on how to put puzzle pieces together. And I'm doing the same technique where I'm just creating random blocks, and then at some point I will put them all together, hopefully into a quilt. Where and how does one pre-order that particular item? Karen, you can go to many different retailers, including Hancock of Paducah. They have a pre-order on their website that you can pre-order the Tula Pink line. I am waiting until Crimson Tate comes out with it on their website because I do want to order from them. So I'm going to wait for it to pop up on their channel, not on their channel, on their website. Once it pops up on their website, I will be purchasing from them. This is just big enough. I think I might be able to use that. If it does, then you should use glow. Oh, Teresa, what a great idea. Oops, something just happened. Hold on. I gotta look at my computer. Peter just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing, Peter. I gotta put this, I don't have enough room. Does anybody else have the problem where they just don't have enough room? We don't have enough room. Candy asks, are you doing the Cotton Cuts puzzle? No, this is not the Cotton Cuts puzzle mystery quilt. This is puzzling, as Tiffany says. I am currently working on Piazza for the puzzle mystery quilt, and they reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be a part of the next one, and I said yes. So we're gonna cross our fingers that I get chosen, because it's an honor for the ability to do that. So I am hoping that I will be a part of the next puzzle mystery quilt as well. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope that they do select me to continue working on the next puzzle mystery quilt, which will be the fall 2023 puzzle mystery quilts. I don't know anything about it yet though. Karen says, I love Tiffany. She's the reason I made my first quilt, and I just completed my second quilt. That's great. Congratulations. So we're going to go there, and we're going to go there. Hello, Ian and everyone. John says, hello, John. Welcome. Don't forget, if you're just coming into the live, you can use !raffle. I do currently have a raffle going on. If you are outside of the United States, I will be sending you a quilted postcard. If you are in the United States, I will be sending a mystery to you. Jackie said that she did the pre-order from Fat Quarter Shop. So if you want to go over to the Fat Quarter Shop and pre-order with them, they have it as well. Like I said, I am promoting Heather's Crimson Tate because they're a small business. I support them. I do not get anything, I don't get any commission from them or anything like that. It is just, I recommend them because I like them, I personally use them, and I think Heather is an amazing person, and it is a small business, and I always support small business. Oh, well, Tracy, Piazza is not finished yet. Piazza is in the works. We're getting close to finishing it, but we haven't finished Piazza, and Village Green is what I'm working on. We just started Village Green recently, so we are working on Village Green. Piazza is almost done, but not quite. How's the other FPP going? It is going well. I literally have resorted to graph paper to start figuring out the layout. It's over there, I can't reach it at the moment. But I've literally resorted to graph paper to try and figure out how I'm going to lay everything out. I am still working on it. I was hoping to meet my target of entering it into quilt shows this year. I don't think that's gonna happen though. I don't think I have enough time to get everything done and get it done by the deadline, so I don't think that's going to happen, but that's okay. We will continue doing what we do, and that's fine. What is Crimson Tate? No worry. Crimson Tate is a website. She owns a small business in Indianapolis. It is a quilting store, and she is a small business quilting store, and I love... If I could explain Heather in one way, it would be she is... If you were to bottle Rainbow and Sunshine in human form, you would have Heather. That is her. She is Rainbow and Sunshine in human form, and she's an amazing person. So, absolutely. Love Crimson Tate and Heather. She's a wonderful human, and I support her small business. Gadget Girl, make sure you're using exclamation... Oh, you did that. Okay, never mind. I just saw it. Rochelle says, do you have EQ8? I do not. It is expensive, and I haven't really... I'm just now starting to dabble in quilt designing. So I've yet to do much quilt designing until now. Yep, you can look her up. It's crimsontate.com. Great website and a great website to select from. Sorry, I was in my head trying to choose what my next fabric was going to be. I think I'm going to do this one next. I think I have enough of it. It's going to be close, but I think I have enough. All right, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go to... Oh, excuse me, that was 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go to 6, which is over here. I do want to warn everybody I will not be live next weekend. So don't look for a live, because there will not be one next weekend. I'm going to take the weekend off. So we will not be live next weekend. Karen says she's not far from me in Michigan. Excellent. You should go visit her. You really should go visit her. Her quilt store, amazing. Never been there myself, but she's a fabulous person, and yeah, I would go visit the store. Rochelle says it's under $250 and well worth it for all that you can do with it. I am going to check it out. Sometimes they do specials on it, so I may see if I can pick it up on a special, especially quilt shows. Quilt shows, a lot of times you will find EQ8 on sale. I have a free version called Quilt Assistant, and it works pretty well for a free program. Katrina, I got scared for a second. I was like, you'll be missed? What do you mean? And then I was like, oh, right, because I'm not going to be here next weekend. I forgot. I forgot what I just talked about. All right, I'm going to put that there. Ooh, Karen, Candy is not too far from you, possibly. Because she's asking, where in Michigan? Did I just do Blue Skadood and Soakin'? Yep, sure did. That just happened, everyone. You're welcome. Hello, Margaret. Welcome. Oh, Katrina, no worries. I just couldn't figure out what you were talking about for half a second. I was like, what happened? What did I miss? And then I was like, oh, right, me. That's what happened. Me. Oh, I probably shouldn't have put the pink right up against the pink, but it's fine. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Teresa just popped into the chat the link for crimsontate.com. You can check out her website there. It is a great website. If you happen to order from them, let them know that I sent you. She'll be happy to know. We're going to go to 7. Yep, Blue's Clues, it happened. Joanne says that she is going to be going to Michigan soon. Excellent. Ooh. Candy, I'm in St. Clair Shores, Michigan. I don't know why I said that with such an accent, but you're welcome. You are welcome. Yes, thank you, Teresa, for the website. I do appreciate that very, very much. I've got my point right there and my other point right here. Oops. I love Tiffany's design. She's about 4 hours north of us. I got to meet up with Tiffany at QuiltCon in 2022. I had to think there for a moment. It was my first time meeting her, and she was great. I got to meet her, and I got to meet Eric. Oh, we got a lot of people from Michigan, apparently. Hello, everyone from Michigan. I don't think I've told many people about this. I am also going to be visiting Becca in June. I'm going to be flying back up to DC in June, so be on the lookout for, I'm sure at some point, she and I will end up on a live together at some point, unless something weird happens. So I'm sure we'll be going live either on her channel, my channel, both channels. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm sure at some point it's going to happen. I'm going to try hard not to fall out of the chair this time. Or fall down the stairs. Both. One or both. Diane says, I've been following Tiff since she started doing lives. That's excellent. She's a little firecracker, and I do mean little, because I knew she was short, but I didn't realize how short she was compared to Eric and myself. So, yeah. Katrina says, 9 of those pineapple blocks would make a nice sized baby quilt. I've made 7 for this year already and have given 6 away. Number 7 is going out in July. Goodness gracious. You have been a busy, busy bee. Yeah, I don't like that I put the pink up against the pink, but I'm not picking it out and I'm not redoing it, so it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna look fine. Java Jonies says, looking forward to seeing you and Becca together again. I'm excited to be there again. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And Mary will be hanging out with us, and it's just gonna be a good time. I'm excited for it. Let's put those scraps in there. They're not big enough to save, so I'm going to throw those in there. Good things come in small packages. You are correct. You are absolutely correct. All right, so again, I'm just going to trim. Oops, let's not trim that close, shall we? Let's do 1/4 of an inch-ish. I'm trying to cut with enough room that I don't like handicap myself by getting it too small, but enough that I can have a little bit of wiggle room. Michelle says, Ian, I love the colors you are using. Thank you. This is all leftover fabric from the Mad Hatter's Tea Party quilt kit. They gave you enough fabric that I had a pretty good amount left over to do other things with, and I didn't really know what to, I literally put it in this storage container and had no idea what to do with it, and then I saw I actually was Marco Poloing with Tiffany and Becca. I was like, I don't know what to do with this. And Tiffany was like, oh, you should do the puzzling method that I do. And I'm like, the what? And she says, I have a video on it. And I said, okay. And so I watched her video on her puzzling method when you have scraps. And it's a great way to work with your scraps. Diane says, I've met Eric a couple of times at the Houston International Quilt Festival along with Tea Quilts. I knew that Eric was tall. I did not realize how tall he is. I'm tall. I'm 6'2", and he towers above me, which I'm not used to. Not used to having people taller than me. And so when people who are taller than me are in the same room, it's like, oh, hi. It's different. It's definitely very different. Joanne says, I learned how to FPP, where you do not sew the paper and do not need to tear the paper off, and you can reuse the pattern over and over again. Becca has a video on her channel on freezer paper FPP. I have a video on my channel on how to do basic FPP, and then she has one. It also has a link in that video to her video on freezer paper FPP. So yes, you can check those out if you want to learn how to do it without having to sew it to the actual paper. How's the legit kit going? Okay. Christina, thank you for bringing that up. Last weekend, I had set aside Saturday to start working on my legit kit because I'm going to do videos and stuff for it, and I was trying to figure out what to do and how to do it and all that kind of stuff. Last Saturday did not go the way I expected. There was a kerfuffle. We'll put it that way. There was a kerfuffle. I switched jobs last year, and I wanted to make sure that my taxes were done right. And so I sent them to a company to work on them. I'm not going to name the company name, even though I would really love to call them out. I'm not going to. I turned them into a company to work on them. I apparently got lost in their system. And I spent most of the day Saturday last weekend trying to get it straightened out and figure out where my taxes were, what was happening, all this kind of stuff. So all the day that I had reserved for recording videos for my legit kit, I lost. So unfortunately, I have not started on my legit kit. That is on the plans to do, but I just have not been able to start it quite yet, which is frustrating for me. Yeah, it's frustrating. So, and on top of losing my paperwork for my taxes, I also had to end up paying taxes this year, which I have never had to pay taxes before. So it was just kind of like adding insult to injury, where I was like, I had actually estimated when I had done the calculator, just a rough calculator, I was going to get money back, and a pretty substantial amount back. And then to go from getting a substantial amount back to owing was not a fun. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Donnell says, now you see how us short people feel. It's true. When I get next to like Eric or somebody really tall, it's like, oh, hi. Oh, yep. I know exactly how that feels. Oh my gosh, I'm the shortest in my family. My dad and sons are 6'5" and 6'6". Goodness. What legit kit are you going to be making? I'm going to be making, it's literally just off camera here, it is Margaret the Boxer. So if you want to follow along with me, you can get the Margaret the Boxer kit. I have a link on, if you go to last Sunday's video, I have a link in there for that. Shelly says, I do my own taxes, tried an accountant one time, and they screwed them up so badly that I had to do them over, and they refunded the fee. Goodness gracious. Okay, Linda, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Linda says, I had to pay this year too, and I've never did that before. It's so weird. Gwen, do you go by Gwen or Gwendolyn? Says, who is Eric? Eric is one of the best friends of Tiffany. And he's very, very tall. I think he's like 5'5", 5'6", somewhere around in there. He's very tall, very tall. Judy says I would have somebody else look at it before I pay those taxes. I did go back and start my own run my own taxes. And it was, I didn't go all the way through the process, but I did end up owing when I was doing it myself. So I think they are correct. But next year I will be doing my own taxes. There was a reason specifically why I had somebody else do them, because switching jobs, I wanted to make sure that everything was moving correctly, because I wasn't paying into Social Security at my last job. And so I wanted to make sure that I was doing everything right, and yeah, whole bunch of reasons. Jackie says you should do an amended return. If I don't know. I think it is correct. Everything kind of does make sense. It was just frustrating. Katrina, that is another reason. There was a lot of changes in the tax laws, and I think that is very true. I will answer to either, but mostly I go by Gwendolyn. Got it, Gwendolyn. 6'8", thank you. He is 6'8". He is very tall. Okay, so I've done that. This looks like a hot mess right now, guys. But it is gonna come out great in the end. What am I gonna do next? I'm doing another solid. Let's switch to another solid fabric, shall we? Let's do maybe a blue. Do I want to do this one next? Or do I want to do the turquoise next? I'm sitting here laying out fabric. Audition. I feel like the turquoise. I like the turquoise. We're going to go with turquoise. Yes, Eric has his own channel too. It is Treasure Heart Creations. Christina asks, what kit would you recommend for a first timer? I've paper pieced but not done a big kit before. All right, so there's a couple that I would recommend. If you want to do just strictly sewing, I would check out the Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilts. There is no paper piecing. Everything is pre-cut for you. You don't have extra fabric. It is literally, you sit down at your sewing machine for an hour or two, you sew, and at the end of 10 months, it's a block of the month. So at the end of 10 months, you have a full quilt top. And you can choose two sizes. You can choose their small or large quilt tops. Love that. Legit kits, if you've never done paper piecing before, legit kits I haven't actually started mine, but they seem like a great way to go because their kits are all encompassing. They have all the fabric, they have all the material, they have everything for you. You do have to do the cutting yourself, and you have enough extra fabric left over that you don't have to worry too hard about, messing something up, cutting something too short, whatever. So they're a good place to look. If you are looking for a kit that is, I love the Tula Pink kits, how they look. There is a lot of cutting instructions for them. Like, there is a lot. It took me longer to cut the quilt out, the Mad Hatter's Tea Party quilt. It took longer to cut that quilt out than it did to actually sew it. So there's a lot of cutting. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. It's not a hot mess. It looks great. Excellent. I'm so glad. I'm going to go with the turquoise. I think the turquoise is going to be good. Eric is a gentle giant. The only time I got audited with fees was when I had a professional... They messed it up for years because they did not stand behind what they did wrong. That's a shame. Maybe I should have done it myself and just gone with that. It's fine. All right, where am I? We did 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go to 10. So 10 is right here. We're going to go over here now. Maybe I should have done my own taxes. Handmade by Ying does paper piecing, and she gets kits off of Amazon. She does. She also, if you want to go check out her channel, she's been doing a lot of sew-alongs with some paper piecing kits. So I would check out her channel as well to see if any of those interest you. I'm going to keep those because that's big enough that I can make a half square triangle out of it, I think. Blah. It's just a perspective. Gwendolyn asks, is the ironing board super skinny or is it just the perspective? It's just the perspective. It is a normal sized ironing board that I got from Target. See if I go stand at it. See? Normal size. It's just how it's laying, and it's just how the camera is. All right, there's their next one. I don't paper piece. Yeah, if you're looking for a kit, I would highly recommend, excuse me guys, I would recommend the Puzzle Mystery Quilts from Cotton Cuts. I love how easy they are. I love that you don't have to cut anything. That is honestly the best part about them. You don't have to cut anything. It's all cut for you. That's why I love them. Yeah, it's not a skinny ironing board at all. It's just how it's sitting in the background. I'm gonna have to get some water here in a second. I think after I sew this line. Forgive me, my allergies. It's allergy season here in Texas, and I just, it's bad. It's bad. So as soon as I sew this seam, I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. Tried to toss it in the trash. Oh, Diana says, I don't do paper piecing. I tried to toss it in the trash. I have felt that anger before. All right, let me grab some water. The raffle has finished, so give me a second. Let me grab some water. I finished my coffee for the day, so I'm going to switch to water and try to clear my throat a little bit. Excuse me. And then once I get back over to my computer, we are going to pull our winner. Sorry, that was some more ASMR for you. Some like water drinking ASMR. Diane asks, what part of Texas are you in? I am in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. So if you are nearby, hello neighbor. All right, let's do the winner thing. I'm gonna try and just click it once. Again, if you are here, you must respond so that I see that you are here, and then you will have 24 hours from now to send an email to offkiltercrafterian@gmail.com. Again, offkiltercrafterian@gmail.com. That address is listed down in the description below. So head to that, copy and paste that email address. Send me an email. I need your name. I need, let me know who you are on YouTube in case your email doesn't match your username. And then I need a physical mailing address to send you the thing. So send me an email. You have 24 hours to do so from now, and I'll get your prize out as soon as I can. Becky, hello. She says, I got the Curiouser and Curiouser Fat Quarter set this month, 20 out of the 25 of the line for $20. I'll have to rewatch and the entire stream. Excellent. Lynn Quilt, I live in the DFW area too. Hello, neighbor. And Diana is in south of Houston. Hello, very close-ish neighbor. Oh, Phyllis, my allergies are just bad. They're just bad. All right, I'm going to pick the winner. Again, if you are here, I need you to say that you are here. Jan Bedour? Bedour? Jan Bedour. I think I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. But Jan, if you are here, please let me know that you are here. And I have a little way to watch the chat and make sure that you are here. Mama Hard, no worries at all. Becky says, I love Etsy. Congratulations, Jan. Where are you? Jan, let me know that you are still here. I am not going to click that button more than once. Not more than once. Jan, there you are. Jan, I see your comment. I see that you are still here. I need you to send an email. Go to your computer. Email off, or if you are on your computer. Maybe you're watching me from your computer right now. I don't know. But send me an email off kiltercrafterian@gmail.com. I need your name. I need your username that appears here on the screen. And I need a physical mailing address for me to send this to you. Are you in the United States? You don't have to tell me exactly where you are, but are you... I see her. I see her. I see that she's here. Oh, good. I did say it right. Excellent. If you would like to reveal what state you are in, let me know what state you're in. If you're here in the United States. If you are not in the United States, let me know where in the world you are. Because I'm curious. Ian is curious about where you are in the world. I am watching the chat to see. It usually, remember, y'all are on a delay, so it usually takes about 30 seconds from whenever I say something for it to make it out into YouTube world. So I'm watching the chat to see if Jan will let me know. Idaho! Welcome from Idaho. All right. Thank you, Jan. Appreciate it. We're going to pick another winner. We're going to do 2 packages today. I'm not going to be clickety, 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 clickety. I'm going to press the button and I'm going to look at the screen. And I'm going to make sure I know what happens. S-Z-E-L-Z. I'm so not pronouncing this right. Zilap. Anyways, they say that they are here in Fort Worth. I am in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so hello, neighbor. All right, we're gonna push the button. We're gonna push the button once. We're gonna see what happens. There we go. Diane Constance, are you here? Let me know in the chat that you are here. Oops, wrong button. Let me know you're here. And you too will receive a mystery prize. It worked this time. It actually did not freeze on me. So I knew that it actually went out and everything's fine. It actually worked the way it was supposed to today. So Diane, let me know that you're here and we'll get your prize out. Yes, you are. I see you. Diane, where are you from? Let me know what part of the world you're in if you would be so kind. You don't have to tell me city. You can just tell me a state or a country. Massachusetts. Welcome from Massachusetts. Excellent. So, again, you also need to email me. Both you and Jan need to send an email to offkiltercrafterian@gmail.com. Let me know screen name and a physical mailing address that I can get this prize out to you. And it's going to be a mystery prize. I have a box over here that I'm going to be choosing. I know, no technical glitches today. I actually did it right today. Yeah, so just let me know what your physical mailing address is, and I will get out your prizes next week, hopefully. Katrina, you cannot imagine how relieved I am for no technical glitches today. Oh boy. Hello, Brenda, welcome. I've got Taylor Swift stuck in my head. That's what's happening. For those who have joined later on in the live, I am doing a pineapple block. This is FPP. This is a, I can't pick up the thing right now because, ooh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. We're going to have to figure something out. I am doing FPP pineapple block. Fat Quarter Shop has templates that you can use. What am I gonna do? I don't have enough. Shoot. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Sorry, I'm very distracted now because I'm like trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to fix this, but it'll be fine. Anyways, so yeah, pineapple block. I'll show what I've done here in just a second. Woo. Oh my gosh. Brenda, oh no. Oh, I should, I'm gonna send a message to Becca. Hey, Brenda is in my chat right now, and she said that your VIP meeting just got ended. Period. Okay, my iron just decided to, just at that very moment to, oh, okay, Brenda, it's open back up. Brenda, the live has opened back up. All right, so this is what I've got so far. Sorry, I'm very distracted at the moment. That's what we've got so far. Ooh, it's looking pretty good. I'm looking at it on the camera out there. It looks pretty good. I like it. Okay. Who knows? It happens. I don't have any more. The problem is I don't have any more of this fabric. So I don't think I do. Let's look and dig. Oh, wait. Did I find a piece? I found a piece. I found a piece. I found a piece. Beth, hello. Welcome. I found a piece, and it may just be big enough on its own. I think I made a sound only dogs could hear. Diane says, looking good, thank you. I know I'm looking good. No, just kidding. That is, could you imagine if I was like that, where I was like, thank you, I know I look good. Feels weird. It's weird. It's weird right there. This is some weird stuff. All right. Excuse you. My iron is farting back there. I kid you not. My iron right now is sitting back there going, that's what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna take my piece. I think this is big enough. It is big enough. I found an extra piece. We are all good. Yes, it is. Isn't it wonderful when you can dig out what you need? It is. It is the right size, and I don't have to worry about it being too short. So I have another piece that I'll put somewhere else. Do, 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 do. I found what I needed, and that's a good thing. Tiffany just texted me and said, Beth is my mom. Where's Beth? Oh, Beth. Ah, hello. Hello, Beth, Tiffany's mom. That must mean that Tiffany is lurking. Gadget Girl. Gadget Girl says, sure, blame it on the iron. Very funny. Very funny. Mama says you would not have as many followers. This is true. This is very, very true. All right, so I did meet her at QuiltCon. You're right. I forgot about it. Tiffany just texted me and said you met her at QuiltCon. I did. I do remember that now. Alrighty. There we go. This is what she's looking like right now. I love it. It looks so good. So good. Let's move on to the next one. I forgot what number I just stopped on. Uh, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now I go 14, 15, 16, 17. We're going to go with that. I think that's where we are. I'm going to move on to 14. I need to figure out which fabric I'm going to use. And I need a lot of it, apparently. I need a lot of my next fabric. Tracy says, looking pretty. It is looking pretty. I love it. Thank you, guys. I gotta figure out which fabric I'm gonna do next. I wish you could hear in the room what is happening, because I hear my iron is doing something. My iron is absolutely doing something. You may not believe me, but it's doing it on its own. Diane, I got your email. That's not big enough. That's what she said. No. We're gonna skip that. We're gonna pretend like that never happened. Ooh, that was funny. Did Tiffany? Everyone's saying hello to Tiffany. I think she's lurking. I think she's lurking in the background somewhere. It is steaming on its own. It's weird. S. Lopez says, have you used your serger yet? Yes, I did. I actually used my serger to do some more of these little bags. I did these on a live a couple of weeks ago, but I made some more of these cute little tool bags. Look at the purple zipper. Look at that. Look at that. It's so good. I love it. So I made 3 more bags. I need to sell them is what needs to happen. I just need to find a way to sell them. But yeah, I made 3 more of those bags and I used the serger to do it. And it was wonderful. See if I did this. What if I did... I kind of want something different, but I'm going to hold on to that. Tiffany, I'm napping and lurking. Shh. Tiffany's not here right now. Tiffany's napping. She's not actually here. She's a figment of your imagination. Ooh, I like this. Can I use this? Is there enough of this? Thank you. It is an also iron. Also? Yes, it is. It is one of those irons. I love it. It just apparently is making fart noises. That is a delicious zipper. Thank you. I thought so too. I think we're going to do it this way. I'm just playing around. I'm trying to figure out what kind of... Ooh, do I want polka dots? Ooh, look at the polka dots. I like the polka dots. This is where it gets hard because you're like, ooh, what about this one? What about this one? What about this one? I like this one. Do. But what about this fabric? I like that fabric. So many choices. So many choices. Oh, I could do these. This might work. Excuse me. Hello, Kathy. Welcome. Turn the steam off. Turn the steam off. Okay, I'm going to do these. I have enough of this fabric that I can absolutely make it 100% all the way around. So I'm going to do that. But I'm going to hold on to these because I like, or maybe I should, I don't know. I'm going to hold on to these. They're going to sit right there. They're going to sit right there. Okay, I'm going to iron these real quick. Hello, Marie. Hello, 100 proof quilter. Oh gosh, what is happening? I just came over here and there's a huge puddle of water. And it looks like it's been leaking out the front of my iron. Rude. Is it getting on the floor? Maybe I just need to not put water in this iron ever again. Maybe that's what needs to happen. It's literally like there's a puddle on the edge of my sewing board, or my ironing board, where like water has been obviously dripping out from. So apparently I just need to, is it on the floor? No, we're dry on the floor. I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna be watching you. Love purple. It is a lovely purple. Both the zipper and my iron are purple. All right, we're gonna put these on now. I am actually gonna we're gonna do it that way. We're gonna do it this way. I was trying to decide how I wanted to pop Alice. Let's see. Is that what I want to do? No, that is not what I want to do. I'm trying to, no, that is right side up. That is Alice. I'm trying to be creative. I'm trying to be creative, man. And that's gonna flip her upside down. So we're not doing it that way. No, because then she would have come in. So I want it this way. Yes, this is what I want to do. Because when I flip the fabric over, you're watching my process in real time. which may or may not be like the best thing ever. But you're watching the process as I try to figure out, because I want to get Alice. There's an Alice, and I'm trying to be fussy cutty-ish with it. So we're going to see how this works. That would cut off, no. No. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen, everyone. It's gonna happen. I think I got it. I think it's gonna be okay. We're gonna see. I'm getting excited. That's why I'm like repeating myself, because I'm getting excited about it. Let's see if it works. We're gonna do the things, and then I'm gonna bring it over to the camera, and I'm gonna show y'all. I think it's gonna work. Sue Ellen and Katrina do not put water in their irons. Maybe I need to start doing that. It worked, I did it right. I'm gonna do a little bit of trimming here in a second, but it worked. I'm gonna bring it over to the camera where you can actually see. A lot of people are saying no water. I may have to start doing that. So there's Alice in the center of the block. Look at my camera. You can't see the lines on my camera, but my camera's trying to focus on Alice. Look, there's Alice up at the top. She's drowning in the water. There we go. So I was trying to get it just right, and I did, and I'm proud of myself for that. So there's that. There's that. All right, so now I'm gonna move on to, which one was that? 14, we're gonna go to 15. Just on the other side. If anybody wants to get Taylor Swift tickets for me, let me know. No, I'm kidding. Totally kidding. I've started watching videos of her tour though, and I'm just like, I want to see this show. Looks freaking amazing. Karen uses a spray bottle for water, and I may need to just start doing that instead, because apparently my iron is just crapping out on me. Joanne says, good job. Becky says, that's awesome. I love the fabric line. Thank you. Oh, I need to cut off. I'm going to trim. I'm going to not cut what I folded back. I'm going to make sure that that's in the right place, and I am going to trim off the excess, because this is a lot of fabric hanging off the edge, and I don't want that when I move on to the next. So I am going to trim that just to make sure that I don't have. I'm going to throw this back into the scraps because that's big enough to use somewhere else. Vicky says, hello, been leaking. Vicky, I hope you meant lurking. I hope that's what you meant. Oh, goodness gracious. Hello, Vicky. Welcome. Welcome. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. Down here at the bottom, I'm going to pull that paper back. And we're going to do another. Vicky, I totally understand. Totally understand. Her windows are leaking. Oh no. I hope I'm saying this name right. Joannie Duff. I hope I got that right. I'm working on my first EPP project. I bought a seam roller tool. The darn thing squeaks back and forth, squeak, 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 and it's annoying. But I'm worried about oiling it. If it is a wooden one, I was like, does mine squeak? I can't remember. If it is a wood one, it would absorb the oil, I think. Like if you use WD-40 on it, it probably would end up absorbing the oil. But you can try and use just very, very small drops. Like maybe even take a Q-tip, maybe? Kathy says, I'm finally starting my Cotton Cuts clue number 1, begonia. I'm being extra cautious with the instructions. There are a few YouTubers out there who are doing, if you're doing the large size, you can watch my video. I am doing a different colorway, but they're all put together the same. If you're doing a small, there are other YouTubers and content creators out there who are doing instructions for those if you want to do that, if you want to follow. Ian, do you like country music? There are a few songs that I like. I don't typically listen to country music, but I do like a few songs out there. I'm not a huge country music fan, but I'm not against it either. Does that make sense? Yep, it's wooden. I would give that a, yeah, I would take the like WD-40 and like put a little bit on a Q-tip, and then that way you can really target that area instead of spraying the whole thing, you know? That's my suggestion. I hope that helps. Um, 14, 15, 16 is over here, so we're gonna go over here to 16. We got 16. Guys, again, thank you so much for joining me today. We've got 126 people in here today. My lives used to have like maximum of 30 people on them, so I cannot express enough gratitude. Thank you guys so much for being here, hanging out with me, being a part of my live, and Sunday seems to be a really good day for me to go live, so I'm going to continue that. Don't forget, Teresa, are you still here? Teresa, are you going live today? Janie says, Ian, you are my paper piecing muse. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad I could be your muse. It's a lot of fun when you get it going. Goes right there and right there. I really like this paper. I need to get some of the like pads for like 6-inch blocks and stuff. This paper works really well. And I have a whole stack of it, which is exciting because I can make a whole quilt if I wanted to. Because these are nice big blocks. They're 12.5 by 12.5. So this makes really big blocks. Teresa is going live 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So Teresa will be live today. Do you know what you're making today, Teresa? Ooh, I love how this block is coming together. It looks really good. And this is a great way to use scraps. Becky says, always fun lives, except when we're green with envy with new toys / machines. Serger opening. Just kidding, that was fun too. Trust me guys, I understand. I really do. For a long time, I had the same envy of other creators, and it just lined up where I could do that. Jan, I have your email. Thank you. Isn't it fun that I can tell you that I got your email while you're listening to me? Ooh, Teresa's going to do giveaways. That's awesome. I thought the only difference between the small and large cotton cuts was the size. I'll have to go look at some other videos. No. So, interesting thing about the cotton cuts puzzle mystery quilts is there is a difference between the small clues and the large clues. The small clues, when you put them all together, they make a quilt. The large clues also make a quilt. They are similar. There are similarities between the two. But when you put them together, the small quilt does not just get translated upsized for the large quilt. It is its own kind of pattern and adds a few other elements to it. So they are very similar. When you put them up next to each other, they look almost identical, but there are subtle little changes that happen between the small and the large that are very cool design elements. So it's not just increasing the size of the small, it actually has a little bit more to it, if that makes sense. So Terry says, I'm doing the Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt in small. I'm not YouTubing it. I finished clue 1 and have number 2, so maybe I will keep going with it. You should. Oh, what paper pattern are you using? I'm using the, let me see if I can grab it here. Whoops. I am using the Pineapple Quilt Blocks foundation paper from Fat Quarter Shop. You can purchase them from Fat Quarter Shop. And this is the 12.5 by 12.5, which makes 12-inch finished blocks when it's all said and done. Sewing with Luane is here. Hello, howdy Ian and gang. Just saw you were on. Welcome. We're going to get a little bit of Alice again, I think. Which is okay. I'm going to put that right there. Jackie says, Arkansas. Arkansas. No. Arkansas. That says Arkansas. Arkansas girls are doing the Cotton Cuts small. The guy who sews, Sean, is also doing a small. You are correct. If you ever need help finding the ambassadors for Cotton Cuts, you can go onto their social media, Instagram, Facebook, and check out. They have listed out who their ambassadors are, and you can get to know them. I just finished my first pineapple quilt and just need to back and quilt. Awesome, that's so exciting. Luane is doing the small poppy puzzle mystery quilt. Excellent. Excuse me. These allergies are just not great. All right, here we are. Here's what we've gotten up until this point. Look at that. It's going so well. I love it. All right, we're going to do, I think we're on, do we have, no, we have 2 more. We have 2 more rows to do. I was like, all right, we're getting to the end. Nope, 2 more rows. 2 more rows. I think I am, let's see, no, I don't want to trim. I was thinking about trimming, but I think can I? Yeah, I'll trim the edge here. I'm going to trim off the edge just to make sure that I don't accidentally, because I have been known to accidentally like sew some of the pieces back in, so I'm going to cut it off. I do not have an Amazon link for the papers. If you go onto fatquartershop.com, you can check out on there I do have an affiliate with them, but I don't think I've actually shared that link yet, if I remember. I'm going to leave that one because that one's not very... I'm going to trim these off. Okay, good. I'm glad. I was looking at it and I was like, that doesn't say Arkansas girls. And yes, it actually does. It's like, wait. The dyslexia was messing with my head for a moment there. Sue Allen says, looking good, Ian. I got to run and get busy. I will see you all later. See you later. Luane says, clue number 3 ships out next Friday on the 7th. That's right. What am I doing now? I'm doing another solid. Doing another solid. Let me find a solid color that I have enough of. Can I find more of this blue? I'm pretty sure I want to do this blue, but I want to make sure that I have enough of it before I actually start cutting into it. Oh, here's another piece. I don't think that's big enough though. Oh, that's a different blue. Never mind. I might be able to do it out of, I don't know. This is the fun part where we look through our stash and figure out, okay, so I have a good amount of this blue. Do I want to use it or do I want to do a different color? Yep, Sean's doing lavender. Arkansas, okay, got it. The way it was written, it looks like that they go by the Arkansas girls. Arkansas girls. I think, ooh, there's some purple, but I don't think I have enough of that. Well, I know Arkansas is pronounced Arkansas, but the way that it's written, I know some people are kind of cheeky and they want to be like the Arkansas. Arkansas. I could do this yellow maybe? Oh, are these 2 different colors? These are 2 different colors. You gotta be careful because these solids are different colors. And if you're not careful, you could grab the wrong one. Because those are definitely 2 different colors. And that is a different color. Joanne says make opposite corners different colors. I may end up doing that. I haven't decided because I want to see if I can find enough of the same color. Because I've kind of started that pattern. I mean, look at all this fabric over here. I've got to have another piece of it somewhere, you know? That's a different blue. Is this the same? No, it's different green. Different green. I have some of this gold in here, but is it big enough? I don't know. This is where I can get into decision paralysis, which is never fun. But we might overcome it. It's all good. It's just fun kind of sitting here playing with fabric, seeing what I like. Ooh, I could do these golds. Could I get 2 out of this? It'd be tight, but I might be able to. Luane asked, when do you have to send off your award-winning quilt? Next weekend. I'm going to be shipping this off, so you will not see this one next week because it will be off doing its own thing. Okay, so I'm either going to go with, let's see here. Let's move that there. I'm just kind of testing this out to see if I use generous pieces, do I have enough? Ooh, no, I don't. Okay, so we're going to go with the yellow. We're going to go with this yellow gold, which is actually the same yellow gold that you see in the quilt behind me. Ian, I really like the blue. I think I'm going to have to go with the yellow because I don't think I have enough to do that. Jackie says, I'm doing begonia and aster. Thank you for previewing this one. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to go with this gold. I think this is going to look really, really nice. Oh no, I'm losing viewers. I just looked over at the viewership count and it's going down. Oh no, don't leave me. Just kidding. Just kidding. Gonna iron these really quick. I think my decision paralysis may have triggered people to be like, no, I can't do it. I gotta get out. Gotta get out of here. I can't handle. Can't handle. Yeah, so I'm going to be shipping out the quilt behind me. I'm going to be shipping it out next weekend so that way it can start making its journey to South Carolina. It's actually not going straight to South Carolina. They're going to be, they're having me ship it somewhere else first, and they're going to then transport it themselves, I guess. But it is not going straight to South Carolina, and I did sew an Apple AirTag into it, so I can actually watch it as it goes from point to point. And it'd be like, oh, it's over here now. Oh, it's over here now. Oh, it's over here now. Candy asks, is anyone else doing lavender? I am going to be doing that one. I know the guy that sews has lavender. Becky says, I had to refresh due to some pixelation. Refreshing worked. Excellent. Karen says, I'm here, but I'm prepping dinner. No worries. I'm looking, okay, which one do I start on? 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so I start over here at 18. Kathy says, gotta go, 4 p.m. birthday dinner reservations with the kids. Ooh, where are you eating? Hope you have fun. Bring me some. Bring me a doggy bag. Just kidding. Christina says, I've got you on the big screen. I'm ready for my close-up. Becky says, me too. I just tossed fish sticks and tater tots into the oven. It's cooking itself. Might be able to do something with that, so I'm going to keep that there. This has selvage in it. I'm going to toss it. So now I'm going to take my gold. It's kind of a yellow gold, so I'm gonna say it's yellow gold and put that on there. Ooh, Outback. Yes, I definitely want a doggy bag from Outback Steakhouse, please. Okay, thanks. Tacos? Jan's making tacos, but it's not Tuesday. It's not Taco Sunday. I'm just kidding with you. Oops. I'm making a mess over here. What did Miss Frizzle say? Take chances, make mistakes, get messy. That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, Becky says fish sticks have doubled in price, so when I saw them on sale, it's Sunday dinner. Did you go to Costco for them? I have a Costco membership. I don't use it. I should. I really should. I just don't. Making my own homemade chicken. Ooh. Can I get an invite over, please, Karen? My mom used to use the Golden Fisherman's fish sticks. That's the same brand that we would eat. That is the exact same brand. I can taste them right now. It's funny how our memories use scent to be such triggers, you know? I can absolutely smell it. Becky says, I went 40 years between eating them as a kid and recently picked them back up. Good stuff. They are. I agree. Sure, come on over, Ian. You're always welcome. I think that would be, I don't remember where you live, so that would be, I'm sure, quite the plane ride for me. So I don't think I'll be over today. But I would love some homemade fried chicken. Because I think you said fried chicken. Chicken tenders. You said chicken tenders. I remember now. That would be lovely. I would love that. Back in the day, there were more fish than bread. That is true. They were more fish than bread. Not any longer. Because everything's gotten that way. It's so depressing. You go in to get a bag of chips and it's 99% air and 1% chip. Michigan, yeah, I don't think Karen, I'll be making it for dinner. As much as I would love to. Because that sounds good. Yum. With some like fresh buttermilk ranch. Oh. Chef's kiss. Do, 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 do. Joanne says, I will come, Karen. Oh, man. Candy says, Karen, I'll take Ian's doggy bag. I'm in Wisconsin, Karen. I could buzz over. Oh, man, that's funny. Candy, I think you got yourself an invite. There we go. Ooh, homemade honey mustard. Oh, yes. That sounds lovely. Oops. Let's actually fold on the line, Ian. Let's not fold not on the line. Let's fold on the line and cut on the line. That'd be very helpful. You all made me hungry, BRB. I'm hungry too. I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Hungry, hungry, hungry. That goes back in there. That goes over Jan says, I will take Karen's chicken too. Yum. Man, y'all getting all the good chicken. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Oh, Diane says, I dip chicken in gravy. Homemade, of course. Oh, yes. That sounds delicious as well. Sounds really good. I am about to do something stupid, so let's make sure I don't do something stupid, please. Okay, cool. My strip was bending over itself, and I was about to sew it, and it was going to cause problems. So I'm glad I caught that before I caused problems. When I go to Whataburger, yes, Texas has Whataburgers. And if you've never had Whataburger, you don't know what you're missing. My go-to order at Whataburger is the chicken strips, and I do their gravy as my dipping choice, and it's so good. It is so good. My nose is all itchy from my allergies. If the car hauler is open, shoot across the lake and keep going east till you hit Lake St. Clair. I'll be here. Y'all are funny. Y'all crack me up, and I love that. Never jar, always homemade gravy, never jar or powdered package here. Mama Hardin says, my family loves pinto beans, cornbread, and fried potatoes. All cornbread baked and potatoes fried in a cast iron. Cast iron. Oh, that sounds so good. Joanne says, my nose gets itchy when I... Oh, fabric dust. I hadn't thought about that. Interesting. Karen, I'm moving now. Whataburger. Whataburger is a restaurant here in Texas that serves very delicious burgers, but also it's like Southern cooking kind of fast food. It's very good. It's very, very good. If you are ever in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or even just in the airports, check out Whataburger. All right, last one. We're gonna move to our last one. We do 22, 23, 24, and 25. All right, so for 22, I want to, let's see. That's the right way up. I think I'm going to try and sneak a little surprise into my corner here on 22. Whataburger is, yep, it is fast food, but it is so good. So good. Yes. Kayleen? I think I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm very sorry. They have very good breakfast biscuits. Yes. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sneak one of our Cheshire cats into the corner here. I am wasting a little bit of fabric because I want to see if I can sneak this cat into it. I think we're going to put it right about there. See what happens. Oh, that's weird. We used to have a Whataburger in Florida, but they phased it out for some reason. I don't know why. Wonder why they would do that. So I'm going to sneak a Cheshire cat into one corner of my pineapple block here. Because, you know, you have Alice, you gotta have Cheshire Cat, right? Let's see if I did it right. Kayleen. Okay, cool. Excellent. I said it right. Woo, woo. Okay, there we go. Yep. I think I got it. Oh. Luane says they are owned by a northern company now and expect that they will be getting them. They won't be as good as here in Texas, I can guarantee you that. Oh, yep, it's just there. So there's a Cheshire Cat up in the corner. I am gonna cut off the excess. So I'm gonna trim the excess off. I'm gonna double check and make sure that I'm not about to do something bad. I can't tell you the number of times that I've gone to cut off extra pieces and have accidentally like cut pieces off my block and I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it's like dead center. Love that. I'll show you when I do the final cutting, but I like it. I like what I did. Okay, I am going to choose one more fabric. Do I want polka dots? I feel like I want polka dots. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Thank goodness YouTube doesn't give us a content ID strike if we're just like doing the jam. Ooh. Do I want this? I may want this. Yeah, I want this. I want this one. That's what we're gonna go with. Jackie says we have one Whataburger. It's near Arizona State University, drive-through only. Oh, that's very interesting. Kayleen says, I'm a big Tula fan, so I'm loving this project that you're working on. I found you from watching Sobeka. I'm so glad that you found me, and I love Tula Pink as well. She's one of my favorite fabric designers. And I love that I had extra fabric left over from this project so that I could do some other things with it. This is, I think I cut this strip really weird. Yeah, I cut it that very weird, but that's okay. Geez, I just glanced up and thought you had a rotary cutter rather than your seam roller. I could see how that would be a little disconcerting. I can absolutely see how you'd be like, what is happening? I think that is a little too... Oh, no. So let's see. This is where you need the x-ray vision at. Okay, this is gonna be just enough, I think. I'm gonna scoot it down just a hair. This is where I could get into real trouble if I am not careful. And this is where you need your x-ray vision. This right here. Is that facing the right way? I'm stopping and thinking, am I doing this right? Yes, because when I fold that back, okay, I think I'm okay. Sometimes you just got to stop and think. You just got to stop and be like, is this right? Am I doing this right? And I think I am. We're gonna see though. I may have to get Jack out. Paper piecing, when you're like trying to be selective on the paper, or like, excuse me, the fabric, you can get yourself into trouble and you can be like, am I thinking about this the right way? And then you're like, no, I'm not. So I'm gonna double check that I actually covered all the paper. And I think I did. I think I cut it a little too close, but I think I did get it. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna hold it up to the light. Oh, I did. I did just barely do it. It comes really close, but it's there. So I'm gonna fold that back down. I'm gonna flip this back over, making sure I'm not cutting that point off. I'm gonna put my ruler back on and I'm gonna cut off the rest of this fabric so that I have it for my next piece. We had Whataburgers in Foley, close to the beach, but they did not stay open long, sadly. Oh, that's sad. So Be It Quilts, hello. Happy Sunday, welcome. So Be It says, I'm just hopping in. Well, welcome. Glad you are here. Let's see, did that one. Now we're gonna go to this one over here. Pull this back. Whoops. Foley's, Alabama. Okay, I thought it was Florida for a moment. I was like, is that Florida? I can't tell. I don't know my geography. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna use my X-ray vision to make sure that everything is good. It looks like it. I think I might be able to slide it down just a hair. I probably should have ironed this before I started in, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. That's right, Fallon's in the house. All right. Make sure that these are lined up. There we go, that's better. All right, let's do that and go do. Do the sewing thing, do. Becky says, I've missed a few minutes. My 88-year-old mother called me to tell me about her butterflies. She's embroidering for a quilt. She does everything by hand. Goodness gracious. Hand is a 4-letter word to me. Like, I don't know how people do it. I mean, I love that, but woof, goodness. You haven't missed much. We've just been talking about food. And making me hungry for lunch. I haven't had lunch yet. Hello from Helmet. Helmet? Is that right? Helmet, California? All right, I'm gonna... Hello, Mona did what? Welcome. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of trim and trim because I just need one more piece. So let's see, figuring out how do I want to do it. I think if I use my rotary cutter, it'll be fine. one more piece. Handwork takes patience. You are absolutely correct, and I do not have the patience. I know I don't have the patience, and I am okay with that. I am very okay with that. Hand is a 4-letter word for me. Hermit. No L, duh. That dyslexia brain gets me all the time. All the time. I'm telling you. Fallon says, I struggle with FPP, but man, I love to watch people working on it. I'm always impressed. It can be a little confusing at times, to say the least. You should have, I don't know if you saw me just a moment ago struggling there, because I was like, is this going to work right? Am I doing this right? Like, yeah. It can be a little questionable at times. All right, there's that, there's that, there's that. We're gonna roll this last seam, and then I'll show you the finished block, because I gotta trim it up. Gotta trim it up a little bit. Mona says she is going to lurk, I think that's what you meant, lurk and chat while I sew. Excellent. All right, so now it's time to do some cutting. Let's see, this is 11 inches. This is not going to be long enough. So I'm going to grab my other one. Is Eric here? Did I see Eric? Pat says, oh my God, I'm so happy you're still on. I was die cutting some paper for EPP. What you doing? I am working on, oh, lurk, no chat. Got it, cool. I thought that's what you meant, but I wasn't 100% sure. I am currently working on a pineapple block from, I have the paper piece pattern from Fat Quarter Shop, and I've never used these before, so I wanted to see what it was like, and I love it. And it's cool because it's also got words written on it that say trim to this line, do not trim to this line, because it includes, this pattern on the paper includes 1/4 of an inch. So that way you have your space for seam allowance. That's big enough that I can use that again. Those are going to go in there. Is this big enough to do something? This is a point when I'm like, do I use this? Do I not? I'm just gonna put that right there. I'm gonna move my water so I don't knock it over. With my luck, I would knock it over and spill it on my sewing machine. We don't want to do that. We do not want to do that. I'm gonna throw that back in there. Pick that and throw that in there. These can go in the trashy trash bin. I'm going to come around the front. Move this over. That's big enough that I can use that. These go into the garbage pail. All right, that was the last cut. Does everybody want to see what the block looks like? I am ready to see what this looks like. So I'm going to get the first peek. I'm going to peek at it. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it a lot. I would have done one thing differently, but I still like it. Is everybody ready to see? Should I bring it closer for everyone? Katrina says, I think you're doing great with the directional prints. I have such a hard time with that. Hello, Kara, welcome. The camera is too far away. I know, I'm bringing it closer. I'm gonna bring it closer. Are you ready? Drum roll, everybody ready? Here's the backside. Well, bam. Look at that. Look at that. Look how cool that, and I put the Cheshire Cat. I wish the Cheshire Cat, I should have put it so that it was a little bit different, but you know, I'm not gonna change it now. It is what it is, it's done. So there's our pineapple block. This took a lot longer than it should because remember, I'm talking with y'all, I'm engaging with y'all, I'm doing all the things. So ignore how long it took me to do this because I promise you it will not take you this long. I also had decision paralysis for a little while, so there you go. Look at that, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, it came out really well. The Alice on top is Chef's Kiss. Thank you. So it came out really, I really like that. So this is going to be another block that I have to use to throw into this puzzling method that Tiffany has over on her channel. Again, that video is linked down in my description, so make sure to go check out her video if you want to learn how to puzzle a quilt together using scraps that you have laying around. I love how it came out. It looks really, really great. I like the color choices. I like how it's all just kind of all over the place. I ended up with 2 of the birds right there. That's interesting. That's kind of funny. Oh, I love that block, says Kara. Thank you. Karen asks, by the way, I love the little hand raised emoji, Karen. How long have you been sewing? I have honestly been sewing all my life. I started using a sewing machine when I saw my mom using it to make some, I think she was making clothes if I remember correctly. And I wanted to do it, you know, it was this big fun toy that made noise and I was like, I want to do that. And so she helped me make some like small things. And then it was just kind of on and off for a long time. I would use it for a little while and then it would be years before I would touch it again. And then I didn't start getting into quilting until like late college. And I didn't even do it all that much. I did it a little bit and then picked it up as a hobby and just started doing more and more of it. And I love it. I love it. Kathy says, decision paralysis. I get that a lot. It is a thing. The decision paralysis is a thing and it can be really hard to deal with sometimes. I do get into decision paralysis where I can't move forward and I have to usually walk away and come back to it later. Usually when I walk away and come back later, I find it immediately and everything's good. I had some decision paralysis on the yellow in here. I was trying to choose between several different colors and it took me a while to land on that goldish yellow, which I used in this block as well. And I think Chef's Kiss, it just came out so great. Katrina, I didn't even see that. Katrina just pointed out that the Cheshire Cat is perfect for the way Alice is looking at it. I didn't even notice that. Look at that. Look at that. Look, there's Alice, and she's staring up at the Cheshire Cat. Look at that. Look how cool that is. I didn't even mean to do that. And it works perfectly. Because she's looking up at it. Look at that. She's looking up at it. Oh my gosh, how freaking cool is that? It's like her eye contact with it is perfect. Oh, that's so funny. Becky says decision paralysis hits hard when you spend a lot on fabric. Absolutely. Bev says story of my life. Decision making is tough. It absolutely can be. It absolutely can be very tough. Thank you, Katrina, for pointing out that Alice is looking at that she's looking at. That is so funny. That is so freaking funny. I love it. Could not have done that if I tried. And it worked out perfectly. Chef's kiss. Bob Ross says, happy little accidents. Absolutely, Tracy. Absolutely. All right, we've been on for 2 hours and 21 minutes. I think it is time to start wrapping up. So let's go over the announcements from earlier. Please make sure that you're watching, liking, commenting, and if you have the means and can do it, send a little donation over to Mom and Pop Quilt Shop's YouTube channel. They would absolutely appreciate it. So keep them active in the algorithm. Wait a minute. Mama Hardin, was your daughter here? Because somebody else just said that their mom was hand embroidering butterflies for a project that they were working on. So is your daughter here, Mama Hardin? Is your daughter watching as well? I don't know. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, make sure to go check them out. No live next Sunday. I'm going to be, I've got some other things going on, so I can't be live next Sunday, but we will be doing... Pat Strawhouse says, wow, that flew by. It did flow. It did go really, really long. Fallon says, so glad I was able to catch you live. I'm glad that you were here. So no live next Sunday. There was something else that I was going to say, and now I can't remember what it was. But yeah, no live next Sunday. I hope everybody has a great day. Remember, lots of things, but I'm so glad to spend time with you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you soon, not next weekend, but I will see you soon. And remember, guys, normal is just a setting on the dryer. I hope everybody has a great rest of your Sunday and an even better week. Let's make it a good week, everybody. And I will see you all very soon. Have a great... I can't find the button. Where's the button? I should really put these in better order so that way I can just like see it and like know which button to put. See, this is the awkward part because I've said goodbye and yet still I'm here talking with all of you and I haven't gone yet. And y'all are saying goodbye and I'm sitting here like, well, I haven't hit the button to end it. So like, what do I do now? Do I just sit here awkwardly waiting to say goodbye? And I don't know. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.